Oh, that of course that is unfortunate screen capture. Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to. Oh, actually, I should close that tier so that I don't get any alerts while we're actually role playing. There we go. Cool. Hello everyone, and welcome to Pathfinder, the Thursday group that I haven't got a campaign name for yet. Still, but
Cool,
part
it's a
three though. I believe we're on part three.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're about to.
Fellowship of the Ass.
So,
Thursday.
Thursley, indeed. So, yeah, welcome. Um, we're gonna, of course, you see that we have Bear with us here now. She's usually part of the Tuesday group, but she has moved over to the Thursday group because scheduling conflicts with the Tuesday group and school and so forth. And we still want her around, so Thursday group swag.
Also
Yep.
because we're awesome.
Well, that's you. I mean,
Yeah, you're just focusing on the good
Wow.
people on Thursday.
I'm just putting all the good people on Thursday just to consolidate the group. Exactly.
Yeah.
We'll just relegate all the scrubs like Cody to the Tuesday group.
Ouch.
It's okay. Cody will know the bestiary. It won't have any problems
I'm just
because you'll know they have DR10 versus good.
I'm just trolling. You guys know that I love both groups equally. Although
Like a parent.
although like a parent, I do have play favorites occasionally, and and secretly I love one of you more than the other. Because
You don't tell them that there was
'cause-
only one college fund.
Yeah, one of you will be going to college, the
Because-
other one will be kicked out when you're 18.
because that's what good parents do.
Obviously.
You know. Anyway, so continuing. So Thursday group,
On that note,
and we'll do character introductions. Let's just get straight into character introductions.
I'll go last because I'm new.
Yeah, we'll have Bear go last, but I know she's first on my little thing here. But we'll have Bear go last, so we'll skip Bear for now, and we'll go to Tibbles. Tell us about Tibbles. Tibbles.
Oh, golly. Tibbles is a gnome. He has an amazing public speaking voice. He is basically an outcast from his own people, and he's trying to find himself in the world right now and making friends along the way with magic.
Yes, friends. And
Friend.
amazing. Yeah,
Zorn is my
exactly.
friend, at least.
So Zorn gets along all right with you, I suppose. All right, yes. So perfect. And of course, Yin, tell us about Mr. Zorn.
I play Zorn. He was a slave to the dwarves in this city that he's currently in, sort of. Is it in the city? Oh.
I guess.
He's a wizard, and he was treated to various bad things during his slave time, and now he's free, so...
Woo!
Positive steps.
Also, he hates dwarves like a lot.
Oh yes. The amount of hatred he has for dwarves for enslaving him and killing his friends is pretty high.
In fact, he only leveled up on hate 1 through 5. Oh,
Yes. It was pure generation of hate. It was just like, every day he prayed to hate.
He got XP through pure hatred.
It's actually all the slaying of the dwarves in his mind that leveled him up.
It's perfect.
Is it not surviving traps? You get XP from traps.
Okay. Anyway, perfect. So, moving right along from that, Ferris, Troot, tell us about Ferris.
right. So Ferris, catfolk ranger, is incredibly curious guy. He's currently on a mission to set out to prove that the curiosity did in fact kill the cat.
Yes. Well, he may succeed in that regard, depending on how curious he gets about certain things coming up.
Yep.
I guess. Yeah. All right. Swag. Okay. And Necro, tell us about Paige.
Paige Smith is a resident of Griffin Haven, which is the town, one of the small towns which sprung up around this large dwarven hold as a trade centre, and whose family was caught in the sort of onslaught that followed just got caught on the path, wasn't actually anything to do with it, and as a result lost both her parents. As a attempted writer of stories and collector of tales, she's finding it difficult to adjust to finally being into one of these fantasy stories that she wished she could write.
Indeed, it's a little more real than the usual experience.
It's getting a bit too fresh for Paige.
Getting a bit too close to home. Fair enough. All right, and of course, last but not least, Bear, our new addition to the group. Hopefully
right.
soon, Kaylin.
All right, I'm Bear, obviously. I'm playing Kaylin Saul. She is a neutral good war priest from the new advanced class guide. She showed up, from what people know, around 10 years ago, around the borders of both the dwarven and human encampments, and spent the past decade actually defending the smaller, more remote settlements from encroaching orcish tribes. They tend to come in like to shake down people either for goods or to just take it over in general. So she has spent 10 years going all along the border, nomadic, and trying to fend off these things and occasionally doing counter raids when she can. Though she is a war priest, her deity is kind of a source of rumor or mystery. No one knows. She doesn't say. She might not even worship anything, but yeah, like I mentioned before, she's wholly nomadic, tends to sleep in a tent in places permitted, even when inside towns, and she is known to be kind of weird and self-isolated, but kind as well. There you go.
Also, she can take damage and deal damage. Yay!
Yes, you needed a beat stick. I tried a beat stick.
Fuck.
Wait, you don't offer any utility or crowd control?
You're
Felt like we needed that.
You're not welcome here.
I think we needed another wizard.
I don't
Fancy
think that this
illusion
character
thing.
sounds like-minded, gentlemen. Should not accept it. Reroll.
I considered making a CC ranged character.
Focusing on illusions or debuffs.
You could have been a fear-based caster. We don't have one of those.
Yeah, all three of the casters in this party half-ass it.
I was gonna focus just on buffs, but
We don't even have a fucking caster who can throw fire.
Yeah, we don't have like an exploding thing.
you don't even have a blaster.
That was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. I'm like, oh, we have 3 casters. We totally have damage.
Nope.
Why are you
Yeah,
casting
and then it was
slow?
like,
Why are you casting like fucking blindness? What? Oh god! None of us have damage.
Best ever.
The dream.
Okay, so you guys basically ended the session like at the threshold to the spider cavern last time. So that's kind of where we're at.
We knew like that these things could get big.
Yeah, and
I think we
Paige had
like,
just
big knowledge on
we
this,
knew these things could get colossal, was what we were
Mhm.
told.
and we had someone who went down there,
that was
It's
me.
just huge.
and you came back up.
Yeah.
I did.
What did you see?
I reported back at the time 12 sacks that I saw and around 4 like glinting eyes.
Yeah, that was when the discussion about fire came about.
All right, I forgot fire.
Anyways, right before this, Paige set out on that. It told the like, oh, maybe they hit a door somewhere there. So Ferris is on his way there, and he wants to search the entrance area like thoroughly for hidden doors.
Okay.
What, are you looking for hidden doors?
Or like anywhere to like, because you said there's two pathways. One that I went down already, the one with the spiders, and then another one.
Well, the other one leads out the mountain, right? Like it's a straight passage from.
Oh,
the back to the
that's
front.
what you mean. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, fair enough. But yeah, when I like searched the area.
And I went to detect hidden doors
Oh yeah, you
near
did.
all
Didn't you?
of near all of the entrance. Like I cast the actual spell, detect hidden doors.
Yeah, I
there.
remember that.
Yeah,
And
I remember
got
that now.
nothing, I think.
How about I
yeah,
just
nothing.
handle this in
Nothing at
character?
this point.
What
Oh,
are you
there's a
two
path.
doing? There's a path. It's through the spiders. He went that way. Now what we need to do is get some dwarves, Tell them their god went down this way, and let them deal with the spiders.
Zorn,
When the
would you
spiders
come
are
with
full
me to
enough,
get the dwarves real
we
quick?
continue.
When the spiders have feasted.
Zorn,
Ah, yes, Dibbles?
quick, come with me while I go get the dwarves. You two wait here.
No, I'm not staying here.
No, just watch the door. Make sure no one leaves. It's important, Paige.
I agree with Tibbles.
No.
Phage, make sure the king doesn't come back this way. In fact, if you see anything moving down in the distance, check on it.
And I'll leave.
I'm going to get up and follow.
Do I have
Yeah.
any I'm trying to talk to Zord in private. So do I have distance between the other two, or no?
That is entirely up to what they're doing and what you're doing.
Yeah.
I do not have any say in this.
That's why I'm just asking. Yeah. What are you two gonna watch the door?
I'm following on the way up. I'm like, I guess we should get some more people.
Flat not staying here myself if he's going.
No, the cat. The cat will stay. Please. Just watch the door. It's important.
I don't know about Ferris. He's kind of important. We should only have Paige watch.
I'm going to
Ferris
take
is just like ignoring this
stop
and marching up.
conversation. I'm going to stop this conversation by
Wait,
heading
me and-
towards.
I'm just waiting to see what you guys do. Like, this is
I'm
entirely
alright,
So
you.
just a quick look
I'm
over.
wholly
Paige,
entertained
what are you
by
doing?
this.
Oh, well then me and Zorn can watch the door.
That's fine by me.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You can
So you
stay
guys
just
are
with
gonna
some
watch the
dwarves.
dwarves.
I'm gonna go check with the prince if he knows about this cave.
Okay.
That's my plan.
Alright.
So
Right
Ferris,
now.
Ferris is like making the run back.
Yep.
I'm coming
I'll just
with
assume Tibbles is like doing some sort of noticeable hand signal, like, "Hey, I need to talk to you" or something.
Yeah,
Like,
just, like as soon as they
Notable
start walking
hand signals.
away,
I'm gonna set it on fire.
Zorn, I don't think we should bring dwarves down here
And why is that?
because there might be valuable artifacts that they wouldn't want us to steal.
Zorn has no
Also
possible.
because I gave those assholes dark vision, and I don't want to have to use more second level spells.
For being a
Perhaps,
divination specialist, I'm missing a lot of information.
perhaps there are people in the city working with the dwarves currently.
Maybe,
who
maybe.
may be able to help you.
Maybe, perhaps.
I'm just trying to give Bear an in here.
I just assumed Bear was in a cocoon down there or something.
You make a good point.
What, like, left
If
for
there was
dead, two
anything the
trapped in the
dwarves didn't
door?
want us to have, they'd be able to stop us if they were here.
Exactly. We should just. I don't know. We should just
Yeah,
go
you guys
down
should
there.
head down. You two should head down there by yourselves. That sounds like an excellent idea. And you do
Ferris,
that.
yeah, Ferris
We'll
let
catch up
himself
to
and came back
Ferris
alive.
and
How hard can it
Paige
be?
and make sure they don't bring down too many dwarves. Just enough to feed the spiders. We'll convince them that there's not that many. Let's go.
All right. So all out move, like sprinting up. Wait!
Oh, wait.
Piggyback ride.
Sent not wait.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Uh,
who's going back down the hallway and who's not?
I think all
Everyone's
dwarves are
heading
going
up
down.
to the prince, as I understand it.
Everyone is heading back. Okay.
And we're faster than those guys.
Yeah, you're faster.
Those guys,
Well,
Significantly.
you're faster if you're all moving, because I'm sprinting.
Ah!
Like,
Sprinting.
in that sort of first little instance that we got, where we get like a couple of seconds where you guys are obviously holding your conversation and we've walked away, I'll just turn to Ferris. Do you get the impression they just want you dead?
They want me dead? No, I don't get that impression at all.
Just double checking.
I'm not sure what the kobold thinks of you, though.
Well, we all heard whore.
Yep.
To be fair, you all heard we'll render you blind and deaf as well.
Yeah.
There's
This
like
is true.
there's like a pretty open mutual understanding at that point.
Anyway, so you
Yep.
make your way back down the hall. There's no problem like heading back, and you emerge from behind the throne once again. And I'm assuming you're heading back towards the prince.
Yes.
So that sounds like
That's my plan.
The prince, of course, is still resting because he has a giant gaping hole in his chest. So he will be in that same strong room area that he was in before. As you pass through, of course, there are guards, but they've seen you before and they know who you are. You know what I mean? Like you've been here already.
Yeah.
They ask like, "Oh, well, you know, what happened?" or like, "What did you find anything?" Like, as you're passing, but nothing like really that super engaging. They don't like stop you or anything.
Yeah. When we get to the prince, like I'll just sort of say like nothing conclusive to anyone who asks. Like I'm not obviously stopping to hold conversation with the randoms, but if I get to when I get to the prince, I'll relay
Actually,
as much
Are
information
these
as I
randoms
can.
in small groups?
Sorry.
How large are these groups of small randoms?
Oh, like these dwarven guards? They're like the guys who are guarding the door and stuff. You know, like there's like
Like
maybe
four?
four or five of them per.
For Zorn, if he sees them in this small enough group, he'd say,
We believe your king may have gone down a strange passageway. Yes, and there's hazards we don't want to deal with. We're likely to assume he's dead, unless something else proves otherwise.
Okay. The dwarves are like, well, why would he go on some strange? I mean, we'll help you rescue him if that's, you know, what needs to be done.
Yes, I think 4 or so would be perfect.
Well, we can't leave our post without, you know.
Oh, it's quite alright. We'll find some secondary hands. They might not be as good martial fighters, but they'll serve their purpose.
It's good to know that you want to follow the red tape while your king's being killed by devils.
I'm just like,
Don't be in a hurry at all. Go off and talk to your superiors.
The dwarves are like, oh shit, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. By the way, can I have a piggyback ride back to the tunnel? Wait, never mind, you're a dwarf. You're not fast. Don't worry about it. Edge!
Oh man. Okay. Anyway, the dwarves seem reluctant to sort of come with you without being sort of told to do so by like somebody in authority.
Could I
Yeah,
try
they
to
want
sway them?
they want to save their king, but they're also like guarding the only remaining living royal relative, you know, that exists
Mm-hmm.
as far as they're aware, and that's pretty important to them.
Oh, I didn't realize these were the guys watching the prince, actually.
Yeah, well, these are like, you know, the leftover dwarves that survived through the whole event, you know, in terms of there are some who are like roaming around and, you know, checking for other survivors and so forth, like the humans and the dwarves that you led up here in that little baggage train are doing some research. But mostly it's around the prince's area where there are a lot of these, well, not a lot, like maybe a grand total of like maybe 25 dwarves that like survived. Anyway, so you go to the prince, and the prince is like, you know, he's sleeping when you arrive. And the cleric who's tending to him says like, you should leave him resting. You know, like don't disturb him. And you come to the door.
this is probably worth like this is probably worth disturbing him over, I guess.
Right. Well,
Is there a second in command we can talk to?
I'll see if I can wake him, and sort of closes the door on you and like tries to. You can hear like I'm trying to rouse the prince sort of gently.
I'm gonna lean towards Sipples and say in a low voice,
I think we should surprise him and say it's dead. It's dead. Yes.
You know, a shock to the system's very good to the process of recovery, I've heard.
Yes.
Anyway, eventually you guys are allowed in, and the prince is sort of like sitting up in bed again. Harrowhelm, looks to you guys and asks, like, what news?
Right. Here is the situation as we understand it. The passageway leads straight down one way, which leads out to what is an unknown landscape for us behind the mountain. And on the second path that we seem to find, it seems that there has either been some sort of destruction of the passage, or it's intentionally been designed to look like a hole in the way that it's built off to the side, which has been infested with some form of arachnid terror. Um,
I'm going to cut off Paige just because of this description is just iffy to Zorn. He's going to go,
What the human is trying to say is that somebody clawed their way out of your passageway into a cavern full of spiders. We think it's your king. And he's either dead inside their webs, or he managed to get by, but we're not going to bother trying to do that. It's better to assume he's dead.
I'll interject there and say, no, that's not what I meant to say at all. Don't interrupt me. The passageway shows no sign of being disrupted, so it would be questionable to be believing that he went down that passageway. Do you know if there's supposed to be a second passageway down that way, or if it was always just designed to be a single route?
I'm not sure of the details of the escape tunnel, or I can't remember right now, but if you're talking about the maybe if he is dead, if he has been caught in his release, I pray to Torag that is not the case. If he is mundanely within reach, then we need to recover the crown and the amulet. These are very, very important. The crown, not as much as the amulet itself. A family heirloom of ours, sort of a mark of our family and rule. If we can recover that particular item, or items, if possible, then good, fine. I can live with that, It is possible that his guard led him through there on a circuitous route to try and escape detection, or something of that sort. I don't know. I'm not sure. It was chaotic. But it is worth checking.
Well, the type of creatures that seemed to be down that way, to be honest, from what we can gather and what we've seen of them, the scout, the catfolk, has seen quite a number of them that, to be honest, it doesn't look like it's the kind of thing that we could just deal with as a small contingent.
What Paige is trying to say is that we could use some help.
I can't really
if you have any men to spare.
I can't really spare any of my men. However, we do have a mercenary who may be willing to work with you. Not a dwarf, so I don't
Bear in mind, we do not cover the costs of mercenaries.
No, of course.
Both with the greed.
The
I will not pay.
Not the greed, it's the budget.
Mercenaries are not in the budget.
I'll just audibly sigh.
Well, excellent. Any help we can get would be much appreciated.
glad we've got it down to an acronym now.
IFBC3, what?
Imagine
The spiders aren't that big. I think the 3 or 4 dwarves, even commoners, would help perfectly.
Fucking sword. I may be
I
able
don't-
to provide you with some manpower along with the cleric, priest, person.
war man
I'll
thing.
do my best to keep them alive.
Very well. I'll tell a patrol of my men to come along with you, as well as Kalen, who has been working with us to defend against orc incursions previously. Well, veteran fighter. Should be more to your liking.
All help would be appreciated.
So you guys
We'll
are...
make sure we get your amulet back,
Yes.
if it's down there.
If it is, retrieve it, please. The amulet and the crown, 2 very important artifacts. The amulet more so than the crown itself. The crown is merely valuable. The amulet is family. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So he sort of, waves you guys away, and as you're leaving, Bear, your character could be like nearby or what have you.
Yeah.
And
Would I be in the room or outside of it?
you not in the prince's bedroom,
Okay.
but you could be just outside, sort of thing.
That's
like,
fine.
They're sort of ushered out of the bedroom, and then you're kind of there.
And
Alright.
obviously we were given a description to fit.
Yeah, of course. Like Kaylin is
That's
you know,
Kaylin is that-
armored.
Go fetch
That's not
people,
too
and she's
far.
like 5'11" in full plate with a huge sword on her back.
Yeah.
What was the description that we were told to look for, Bear?
If they gave my character, it's just the description of the armor, approximate height, and the weapon she wields. That's it.
All right.
We'll go find someone matching that description.
Yeah.
Scour the city!
Thin in numbers in this locally.
Yeah, I'd be nearby.
Yes.
So
Let's
probably
split
talking
up, gang!
some dwarves in dwarvish. Yeah, dwarven. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go and introduce myself to Kaelin.
I'll look over. Hello.
Kaelin, my name is Paige Smith, and we were told by the prince that you might be able to help us track down the heirloom of the king and help us try and uncover a little bit more about what happened here.
Well, consider me on board, she says just without hesitation. Now, what do you need me to do exactly?
Our group of investigators working with each other just now lack a certain aspect, some form of.
Ferris,
I
need a
don't
meat
know what the
shield.
bard is speaking about, but we need someone to be able to walk into
front of
spiderwebs and
us.
not die.
I could attempt that, yes. And you also need to track down the king?
We have a good idea where he is.
Okay. Do you have anything that belongs to him, by any chance?
Nah.
No.
Alright.
We have his son!
I don't think that
you'll
would...
have a son.
I don't think
Maybe
that would
the
help.
king's old clothes are actually his son's now. It's a
Whoa.
possibility.
This is where the king lived, right?
Yeah. I think.
This
Yes.
palace has
You use
some
his
of
throne.
the king's possessions.
Wait, Zorn! You were a slave to the dwarves. What do you know about their sock drawers?
They didn't allow me near any clothes.
I might burn them.
Oh god. Hide in the closet and cast slow immediately when they come in. Yeah.
And then dance around them.
Alright.
I'll
will
show
go
you
with
the way.
you.
Look, we'll go find out.
Okay.
Why? If you don't mind me
If-
asking,
Yes.
Kaelin, why would we need possessions of the king?
It helps me find people.
Sure. Okay.
Either way, I am
Good.
accompanying you.
I make a roll
Sure, to do what?
to determine if she's talking about divination.
Sure.
So, knowledge arcana.
Knowledge Arcana.
Okay. Tipples has a number for that. Totally does.
Give us the knowledges.
Oh, 120. Oh my god, I'm bad at this. Alright.
You intuit that probably not. Mostly because she is a 5'11" plate mail wearing greatsword wielding fucker, and the chances of divination magic being involved are less likely than some
You
other-
believe
Quick
it's more
finder,
likely some
scry.
witch voodoo
Zorn, I
thing.
believe she's
Just
after
taste blood.
dwarven artifacts as well. We should watch our stashes.
You guys are both
I
just like
don't
planning
have
to
a stash, Tibbles.
steal things.
You don't have any facial hair?
No.
Me either. I'm as smooth as a baby's bottom. Aha!
I'm just
see
imagining
that.
Staring at these two. Like,
I'm just imagining
like,
a kobold
just-
with like a big fucking
the Nick
curly,
Cole mustache.
like a
but
curly
bigger.
ass Nicole mustache. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright, if you can't provide me that, then lead the way if you're going to be leaving soon.
Excellent. We're going to pick up some dwarves, possibly.
We're going to
Just
be
a
The,
little
the
bit.
guys who Kaelin was talking with, like just before you interrupted her, are like, "We're coming with you." You know, like the
We're
four,
going to
the
need-
4 or so dwarves.
We're going to need more. Like, this is.
No, we should
No,
be
this is
fine.
perfect.
This is acceptable.
Ferris said there were about 4. There are 4
didn't.
here.
No, he didn't.
I said I saw about 4 glinting sets of eyes. I did say that. I also saw 12 sacks, but that's different.
Paige, is it possible you're afraid of spiders?
It's possible I could fly as well.
Trust
That
me,
would be
spiders
quite
need
useful.
flies.
I'm just saying, I seem to recall you standing toe to toe with a devil. I'm not worried about spiders.
At
Look,
this point, like Ferris
just-
has already walked off, and he
Yeah.
comes looking around the corner. Is like, "Are you guys coming?"
Yeah, like,
Ferris,
I
piggyback ride!
I instinctively feel the need to try and like jog and catch up with Ferris the moment he tries to go anywhere.
He just like heads off, and you're like,
He's the
"Shit."
only person I've ever seen kill something.
Oh wait, not piggyback ride, kittyback ride. Ferris.
If I hear you say that, I'm just gonna grab you by, the back of your shirt, just lift you up onto my shoulder, and then start walking.
Please don't encourage him.
It's only 20 feet because I'm in full plate, but higher ground.
So it's like a plodding like.
Gunk.
Alright, so I'm gonna hang back with Kaelin. I'm assuming Paige and Ferris are just gonna walk ahead to.
Yeah,
reach
they
the keys.
they've like
They're moving
Ferris is
faster.
rocking it off, and Paige has followed. So
I'll stop at the throne, like at the entrance to the stairs down,
Yeah.
to wait for the others.
sure.
Okay, yeah. I'm just
And
going
while I'm
down
there,
to
I'm just
go
like
in case.
tapping,
Like the
pacing
thought-
back and
the
forth,
thought
super
occurs-
restless.
Yeah, the thought occurs to me to like walk ahead to go to the place that we need to be, and then my brain sort of remembers where the place we need to be is. get, like,
Spider
5,
cave.
maybe 10 feet, and I'm like, no, this is just a bad idea.
What's up, Tibbles?
Just out of curiosity, like time elapsed,
A couple of hours.
like, because dark vision lasts 5 hours. So
We'll just say that it works because you did cast the spell, and this is sort of like something that you wouldn't have had to do if you didn't need to pick up another party member or so on. I'm just
Right,
gonna
you
like
wouldn't have
Deus,
to take a
I'm just
detour.
gonna Deus Ex Machina like that. It's fine. So
Alright.
don't. Vision is one of those annoying things anyway. Like I don't.
Yep.
I'm not gonna particularly make that a problem. So.
All right. So I assume we all like once they show up at the throne, I'll not march ahead, but like be in the front.
Walk with
Like,
them.
come on, let's go. You're all so fucking slow.
Woo.
I'm slow because I'm wearing 50 pounds of metal.
And 60 pounds of gnome!
That as well.
And gnome accessories!
And gnome accessories.
No, gnome accessories sold separately.
45. I have a bag of holding.
Speaking of which, what is your name, gnome?
My name is Tibbles. Tibbles Talroy. Aha!
And the rest of you?
Ah,
I'm
I am
Ferris.
Zorn. That is Ferris.
I'll point at the cat. Or Ferris.
And that is
I've
human.
already introduced myself.
yeah, Paige
She knows
has
my
already
name.
introduced herself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Human
Paige is a
number
well-known
one.
Be careful
lady of the
around,
night.
Paige the human. She has a fetish with blinding people.
I'll keep that in mind.
Sort of look around, it's like, that's what?
Paige,
At
it's
this
totally
point,
reasonable
Ferris is
for
like,
Zorn to
can
share
we go
combat
already?
tactics with our
I
new
need to
allies.
find out what's going on.
What did I get into? All right, let's carry on.
I assume the tunnel
Yeah.
travel is not very
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're fine. It's not very eventful.
random battle.
All right. I'll have the sword in my one
Let's
hand.
burst
so
out of the
take it
walls.
Oh my god, Paige, you stepped on a crack! Don't you love your mother's back?
It's like random battle, like two rats.
Oh god, no.
Anyway, so you make your way back to the entrance to the cave that you or the cavern that you found.
So many level 15 geodudes.
Level 50 geodudes.
So we get there, and I will sort of give Kaelin a description of everything that we know about the area.
These things are aberrations, right?
That is what you have
Yes.
heard
Heard.
/ what you know about them.
That's what we know about them.
They appear to be spiders, like
Yeah.
appearance-wise, but they have some weird anatomy, like some weird biology that allows them to live in these deep caves with very little food
While still growing really large.
and growing very, very large. Like the larger the space they live in, the larger they grow, sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I before we like, I'm assuming we're heading into like the web area now.
That is
That's
entirely up to
Ferris's
you.
plan at least. And he
All right.
calls to the others and be like,
As the
I couldn't
tactician of
protect
this area, dwarves go first. You don't need to see because there's no webs that are too important. Go on,
Elf,
dwarves.
how dark is it for someone without dark vision? Is it really
it's
dark?
Like pitch.
Oh, do you not
It's like
have-
pitch?
I do not have her dark vision. No.
Oh, yeah, I'll cast Dark Vision on you.
Okay, that works. That solves issues.
Peekaboo-bra!
And blinks several times. Thank you.
No problem!
So there you go. Now you can see.
All right, that was solved quickly.
So the dwarves are like, wait, do dwarves have dark vision?
Yes.
Yes.
They're like, what are you talking about? There are webs right there. You fucking liar.
No, those are unimportant webs. I am a kobold. I live around these things. They're not important webs. You can walk right through them. Honest.
Roll
Just
bluff.
like I'm going to interject here. I was like, just don't listen to a fucking word they say.
Wait, what did you say? What are you trying to
Those-
convince these guys?
But there's no webs that are important.
Eh.
Yeah, they don't believe you. They're not
Think
just
you're
gonna
full of
walk
shit.
directly to spider webs, like fucking asshole. The dwarves like take their weapon off their belt, like they got like hammers and shields sort of thing, and they walk in, like looking around the cave, trying to avoid the webs and so forth, as they do.
Mhm.
All right, I'm following close behind them.
Yeah, me too.
The first part of this cavern is going to be narrative, by the way, and then I'll have you like on an actual map.
Got it.
This like big
I'm
open,
gonna-
this big open area is sort of narrative.
I'm going to be nervously trying to be between at least two people in any form of more than medium armor.
Okay. So you guys are making your way through. Could you roll stealth checks for me?
Okay.
What's your
I don't
ACP?
think it's gonna make a whole lot.
Alternately acrobatics.
I don't think that's gonna make a whole lot of difference either for
Uh,
Paris.
Like what?
Okay, time to pull a Cadius.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
What?
At least I get to use the skill untrained.
Almost as bad as the sound of battle.
Oh god, please! I don't want to be the person that fucks this.
It's okay. We've got a -1
We've got a
here.
We have a -1.
No, we have a -1.
No, we have a distraction. We're fine.
We have
So you guys are all sort of making your way through, but the dwarves and Kalen are like the least subtle motherfuckers
Clank, clank,
in the
clank.
fucking world. And Kalen goes so far as to like, while trying to maneuver around a web, basically like pull through like a support line. You know, like the big fucking like the one that probably has a bunch of other stuff connected to it, like sort of thing. Like this, her sword like catches or something and just like snaps through, like, and the thing like twangs basically like up, you know, and you can see like other strands like falling in weird places, and like it was an anchor line.
I'm just imagining like Paige turning round out of fear
And,
giving
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Necro.
and giving Kaelin the same sort of look that Gandalf gave Peregrine Took in the film when he pushed the thing down the well. Just that sort of.
What the fuck?
I just wrap my knuckles on my armor just to draw the point. I am in heavy armor. I cannot be quiet.
At this point, everybody roll perception.
Oh, this is a thing that I've got.
This is the thing that I am not trained in.
Oh my god.
That'll work.
All right.
I'm not Nara. I
Okay.
can't roll 40s.
So we got 14, 18, 4,
Come on!
5, and oh, Paige, you are
Out
the
of fear.
you are the only
Fear
one in the
makes you
group,
attentive.
the only one in the group to see this. But there are several like shadows moving above you, like on the like overhang. There's like sort of like a little like indent near the top of the cave where these things are like lurking. And there are several things moving, and you can sort of hear the like clicking of, you know, mandibles and so forth as they sort of like slide out of this area and down the wall. And before you can say a word, two of them are already on top of dwarves. Like, fucking, the dwarves they're like, oh shit! And then they're like down on the ground getting fucking mauled by these like medium-sized black, like
But we see
jet
them on
black
the dwarves.
like they look jet black, like sort of armored spiders almost is what they look like.
From the time they like, how quickly can I react from when the spiders come out to attack a dwarf? I want to see if I can
It takes
baseball
about
bat
18
it.
seconds for them to feast. Go.
This is actually a good piece of information from Zorn, as the person who like knew about these things, like in terms of the knowledge roll. I can give you that. You know what I mean? Like, they're gonna be focused on what they're eating for a time, and then they'll be looking for either more or be sated. And they don't attack when they're not hungry. You know what I mean? Like,
Zorn!
they take a long time to digest their food. So ones that have eaten probably not going to be involved in the fight.
Zorn,
Tibbles, now's not the time.
would you like to step into my office?
Meanwhile, I'm gonna
continue
try and
walking
baseball
forward
bat
to
one
get
of
out
these
this
things with my
maze.
falchion.
I assume we're in initiative. Yes.
No, actually.
Oh
Alright.
shit.
Basically, like I said, the first part of this is going to be sort of narrative. I'm going to get rid of these dwarves, first of all, because I don't want them here. And then we'll deal.
Alright.
So I'm assuming that you guys fucking move a little quicker now.
Yeah, I'm gonna like. I'm still like pointing at
Oh,
shit.
we're
Like,
abandoning
I'm well,
them.
I'm well,
Wonderful.
everything
I
is
made it
still
clear
happening. But I'm
That the
still
dwarves are here to die. Like,
Yeah.
to everyone except for Kalen.
I'm
I
gonna-
kind of said,
Bring dwarves down here. Let them die. Make it fast.
Unless
I'm still, like,
if
sort
you
of
guys
planning.
aren't moving ahead of me, I'm gonna try and kill the spiders. Just
Alright, you're going to swing your sword at one of the ones that's eating?
yes.
Okay, so your sword comes down on this thing, and it basically, like, while it's eating, it has its head down. You know what I mean? Like it's sort of like chomping on this, like sucking more like on this this dwarf
God.
that's sort of like slowly struggling less and less underneath it. And your sword comes down, and the way that it's positioned, there's like armor over the top of it, so to speak,
Mhm.
like hard chitin, and it
Yeah.
just like pangs like off the carapace.
Um,
This would be your cue, and Zorn would realize this. This would be your cue to kind of leave, like move forward or back, but do it fast. Like
Yep. So if I assume I was right behind
Zorn is
Kalen,
focused
I'm
on
gonna
getting
run
out
up.
getting through. Like,
okay,
Yep.
so Zorn is just like moving forward, like as quickly as
doesn't
possible.
matter what anyone else tells him. He's just gonna go like,
Later. Now.
I'm gonna like,
Uh,
Kaelin,
Come on!
Okay,
I was
okay.
just gonna
follow.
say,
if it
as-
clanks
as a-
off, like fuck no.
I was gonna go tang on Kalen's helmet. Let's get out of here.
I
All right,
have
learn more
an
and more
idea.
about my friends every day.
you have an idea, do you?
I want to cast dancing lights and
What?
have it as
That
like
won't make any difference because we have
dark vision.
dark vision.
He's trying to do it, I think, to light sensitivity to the
yeah,
spiders.
like maybe you should let me finish.
Okay.
Yeah,
it wouldn't
I'm
like
gonna
sensitivity to spiders.
cast
but-
dancing lights and have it stretch out as far forward as possible, so that if something is going to get baited, it's not living anymore.
Okay, so you're casting dancing lights like in front of yourself.
Yeah, like the longest possible chain that I can have forward. It's not necessarily for the light. It's just that if something is going to drop down on us, I'd rather it drops down on a dancing light than
Well,
another
you'd like to
living
be able
creature.
to see it, sort of thing. Yeah.
Mhm. When Paige does that, I'm gonna talk to a spirit
Okay.
and cast detect aberrations and say we won't get ambushed again.
Right.
Which
okay.
is and
This-
I'm just like scanning it up and down. It's 10 minutes per level, so
This is good. Others of these creatures seem to be moving a little bit slower than the initial sort of ambush, and they're looking for like a situation where they can jump on you without having to deal with like fighting you up front. It looks like if they're not sort of completely shielded to the ground or to whatever they're on top of, like they're quite vulnerable, like underneath and like the face and that kind of area. So they like to kind of get the drop on stuff, but as you detect aberrations, you can see that there are several sort of moving along the walls, like above you. But the dancing lights and your, ability to see in the dark anyway, have revealed that in front of you is the entrance to like a small tunnel, which would be a good place to like bottleneck if you're looking to fight these things, because right now they're like kind of all around you in like a wide cavern. And this looks like the way forward anyway. Like anybody who's come through here probably will have gone in this direction. Like this is the way through this cave.
all right. Well, I'll head through the opening and keep casting like the detect aberrations to see if there's anything through
Perfect. Okay.
and scan around.
I am going to transition you to a map because I actually have a map now. I didn't have like a big open area map, but I do for this particular part.
You have a point in space, just not the entrance to that point.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I have a place where map would be reliable, but I just don't have anything else. Hang on.
Why the fuck did it have to be spiders?
Dude, I wasn't aware of your particular
No, it's fine.
your particular.
No, the next time you see a spider, just kill it with a spoon, man. It will solve it. It'll fix
I spazzed out in work today once we'd finished up because as I went, I had my jumper hanging up in the cloakroom.
Yeah.
Like we have a sort of closet, where the cases of beer and all that are kept. And as I went to pull out my jumper, a spider fell out of my jumper, and it was the worst. It was the worst moment. It was already a garbage shift, so like seeing the spider drop out, I was just like, no, we're done. Today's over. I'm going to go kill other spiders.
Even like, is it even super tiny spiders? Like,
Okay,
Dude,
so
why does it need 8 legs?
check the top left, guys. Top left. Can you see top left?
Yep.
Perfect.
Uh huh.
So
Not the
you've
legs,
entered
it's the
this.
eyes.
You've entered this cavern, like this smaller entrance. You can hear the sort of scraping and clicking from behind you of things moving, like come from this direction. Sorry, I walled it off on the map, but over there. The scraping, clicking of things like moving behind you. Roll. Do any of you have survival or perception?
I have survival.
I
Have
have
perception.
survival and
I would
perception.
love to make an untrained perception.
I got survival.
Modifiers, no. Ugh.
That sounds.
Look at that shit. Fear makes you attentive.
Okay, Paige. You notice that up ahead, it looks like other people have passed through here. Like there are tears in the web ahead of you, and so forth. Like you're clearly not the first non-spider thing to come through here.
I will mention that to the party because that is helpful information.
Tibbles.
Yeah. Just as a heads up, I have 60 foot of dark vision.
Okay. I sort of just have everybody like with 40 right now because it's just like map scaling. Like everybody sort of has that vision range, and it just works better for me if I don't have to micromanage that so much. Vision on map is not going to be an issue. Vision is like sort of more of a narrative thing for me. Like I'm not gonna screw you in vision and map. If you want like a larger range, I can definitely give it to you. Hang on.
We've got the dancing lights, which are giving us like 100 feet anyway. So
Hang on.
Dancing lights don't
Zorn,
move with you, actually.
Zorn and Ferris.
They do.
Careful where you're standing.
you
Okay,
voluntarily
fine.
move them with you. They move how you want them to move.
Really?
You can
I thought they
tr-
were
yeah, you-
fixed
you
at
just
points.
control
No,
them.
they move.
Oh, wow.
They aesthetically look like tiny fairies that just glow.
Actually, I thought you could make them look like lanterns too, but
And a person.
You can, I think, yeah. There's like
You
different
can
things.
condense
but
them all into one person, or you can make them into a bunch of little dancing lights. Just motes
I
of.
always
That's
let
why-
people
yeah.
pick what their shit
That's
looks
why
like.
that's why they're called dancing lights. I thought because they were like little tiny things that just sort of and glow, coincidentally.
and radiate light. Who knew?
Elf, do you let me pick the color of my magic missiles, by the way?
They're white.
Sure.
Missiles of red.
No, they're we're gonna go with green.
Everything is red.
You have to cast prestidigitation before every magic missile.
No, they're stored in the wand that way. Took care of it. Hidden next to the Don't actually cast magic missile. Come on, guys. It's for suckers doing
I
damage.
have no idea how to do this stupid thing.
An interesting +0 metamagic feat. Like,
I wouldn't
Change the
worry
color of
about it,
magic
actually. I was more giving you the heads up that like I have more
It gives it-
impressive vision.
It gives it plus half caster, like half a level on its spell. But as we know, D&D always rounds down. So.
Yeah. Right. So anyway, you guys can see in front of you that like the passageway is quite like webbed up. When there's web on the ground like this, assume web like the spell. Yeah. The passageway is quite webbed up in front of you. There's like large cords and I mean large large cords and sort of like, you know, branching little nasty sort of catches and so forth all over.
I'm gonna cast Spark on the web.
Okay,
Sorry.
that works too.
By the way, I'm still casting Detect Aberrations. If I would,
I don't want to fucking
Still
walk
casting
through web.
Detect Aberrations. What's the range on detect aberrations?
for me, it's going to be 400 feet plus 40 per level. So
Can you detect like there are 6 of them there? There are, you know, like how specific is it?
I think they require rounds of concentration. as
Yeah,
well.
it
it
works.
does.
It basically works the same way that magic items flag up in Detect Magic. Like you focus it, and then you get for the first round you get there is. The second round you get
Can
there is this many.
spark be used to ignite web?
Anything that is
Flammable
flat.
objects. So
Yeah.
Unattended fine flammable object.
yeah, but I think web is actually like the spell.
Yeah, it's not considered like unattended because it's like
No, I think it's actually considered the thing that can be put on fire.
Can it?
Yeah, it's
Well,
quite.
I know
actually
it's
in the
I know
spell
it's
description.
flammable, sure, but I'm just wondering if spark is a big enough fire. You know what I mean?
Well, you don't like with web. You don't like concentrate it on it or anything, so it's unattended.
Fair
Any
enough.
fire can set web alight and burn away 5 foot square in 1 round. All creatures within flaming webs take 2d4 damage, fire
Cool.
damage.
Cool. Okay.
So it burns 5 feet of web, I think.
Yeah, you can just like burn 5 feet squares out by sparking them. It doesn't catch and like burn the whole thing. It like burns small sections of it.
That's what I'm reading in the spell.
No, I know. I just wanted the point I was trying to make is spark a large enough fire? Because spark doesn't set people on fire, for example, or like whatever. I'm just trying to make sure that spark is
Yeah, most fire
a
spells
large enough fire.
It just ignites something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. From what I gather, spark isn't actually any fire itself. It just starts a fire.
Think of it as like a flint and steel catch.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
about
so
that.
you can make your way sort of slowly through this fire through this web if you're sort of just like burning out pieces in front of you, going like spark, 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 because it's 0 level and you can just keep doing it.
It's like the equivalent of a magical machete while going through the jungle.
Pretty much, like you're
It
cutting
is.
your way slowly through, but you're using spark rather than a weapon.
I will be staying behind to some distance out of nervousness.
So what I'm gonna say is like a single file line down the middle of this web.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like here, let me like there,
Mm-hmm.
and then like that
Right.
way, sort of thing. Here, I'll draw
Okay.
like a line on it for you.
I'll let Kaelin go first. I've got enough range on detect aberration to let the tank go first.
Tibbles has. If this is how we're going through it, Tibbles has to go first.
I don't actually. Spark has a range.
That's actually
Oh,
true.
cool.
Oh, does it? There you go.
Yeah.
What
Sick.
range does it
It's
have?
close.
Yeah,
It's within 30 feet of me, I believe.
Yeah.
yeah 30
As
feet.
long as,
Then
yeah,
fine.
well, yeah, that's completely fine.
Then I'll
then.
be unless Dorn is specifically going after Kaelin, I'll go after Kaelin.
By the way, True, if you're detecting aberrations, you can detect 3 among this cluster of web
okay, I
like-
relayed it.
on the ceiling or low down under large strands or just among.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. I get this.
Yeah, I relayed that to everyone.
Yeah,
All
cool.
right. I'm gonna use, let's see, one of my blessings, and I'm going to light my weapon on fire and start torching all around here as I'm moving down, like the sides as well.
You're just like clear cutting it. All right.
Yep, I'm just clear cutting it with my flaming sword.
Hacking the
Now it's
side.
actually a machete.
Okay, roll initiative.
All right,
Roll
here,
initiative.
roll initiative. I was back here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's just right there.
Tibbles have for Dex mod.
did I fix my initiative? Necro. No.
For the love of God, drop over an 8.
Do you need an 8 because I got a 7?
No, oh, I didn't. No, I just wanted to drop like.
Oh, no,
I've been
that's not the
rolling like
reason.
shit all night. If you haven't noticed yet, except for my stealth check was all right.
OP
I get,
stealth.
I get good perception because feels a wonderful mechanic.
Because you're paranoid as fuck about Spike.
I love War Priest, but I'm not the damage taker.
Thing is, you didn't actually notice anything. You felt something crawling on your arm, and then like noticed it because of that. Just like ah.
Ah,
That's
shit.
it. Like literally, just like as the sort of folds on the robe, like sort of shift a little bit because of the way she's walking. It's just like detect magic.
What is attacking me?
Out of nervousness, I want to draw my +1 longbow.
Okay, well,
Paranoid as fuck.
you don't need to be nervous, other than the fact that you're gonna fight now. I for
Oh
some
yeah, because
reason,
I now have to do this.
I for
in
some
public.
reason can't find the goddamn initiative on these things. Hang on one second.
Just assume it's -9.
I mean, it should be like right at the top.
Yeah,
man.
it is, but I just like was so totally blind.
I've had those moments for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Where
I don't
you're
know if
like,
these things
where you're
actually
like,
have a movement
you're like,
speed.
I can see all the saves, like every piece of the stat block, but I can't find their initiative. Like it's in the
Cool.
same place every time, and I fuck it up.
I call these days weekdays.
Ferris, you're up.
Okay. I can't see any of them, so I am going to pull out my bow and cast gravity.
If you were focusing on your spell, you should have a location.
You have gravity
Yeah,
bow already?
Yeah, gravity bow's like 1.
Do I have? Yeah, it's a 1.
Oh my god.
No, I can't actually find the precise location of them. Then discern its direction. Yeah, I can discern its direction, but not its
Well, there's one to
exact
your left,
location.
one to your right, and one to your south.
Okay.
I mean, within 400 feet, you should probably be sensing other ones as well, so there are quite a few to your left.
Mhm.
I mean, quite a few to your left, and quite a few to your right, and quite a few to your south, and some to your
Yeah.
north, and generally within 400 feet, there are a fuck ton. So, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. So I cast gravity bow on.
Cool.
bow.
Alright, perfect. Zorn.
Pass my turn.
Okay. Spider number 1.
Oh god.
Put you!
Alright. AC is currently 21.
It
Oh no,
emerges-
flat-footed. Let me check. Flat-footed, it's probably 20.
It emerges from
20.
the wall. It had been hiding, but now it is not. What is your
Okay.
AC, did you say?
Flat-footed is 20.
Cool.
New subscriber hype.
Is
You
it
sub
21
hype.
right now?
Sub hype?
Excellent! Woo! Sorry, I don't have the alert up, but thank you. Okay, let's continue. Gotta use new buttons. Woo! Okay, so rolls there. Okay, so he manages to hit you.
Always.
So you're gonna take that plus that and make a fort save.
What is that plus that, by the way?
Oh, 7.
Alright.
Don't you know it's that
Four-
square?
It is 7 total.
24.
I prefer to
fort
deal
save.
in thises and that's instead
20,
of
24, you're fine. You're fine with the
Okay.
fort save. You just feel the spider's fangs like pierce your calf muscle. Kaylin, your turn.
Ouch. Alright. I'm going to spend 1 use of my fervor. It's just a thing I have. To cast Bull Strength on me as a swift action. Does not provoke AOPs. And I'm just gonna try and go to town on this thing.
Okay.
Just while you're doing that, what's the knowledge check to identify these animals?
It is knowledge. It should be knowledge dungeoneering.
Should be
'cause they're
dungeoneering
aberrations,
for aberrations.
but
Yep,
I'll
just
give you,
making sure.
I'll give you nature as well if you really want. Just because they
Those
are
are the
spider-like.
Knowledge engineering. I got that.
Well, you already know about these things.
God, I need to keep track of my buffs too. Alright, let's see.
It's
Or
like
we all-
I need to successfully roll them for one of my character's skills.
Yeah, don't we get like a bonus against them if you know what the hell it is?
Only if I successfully find out what they are.
So, you know that they are colloquially known by the underground dwellers as cave spiders. Though they are arachnid in shape, they are not necessarily arachnid in biology.
Cool.
They have a couple of special things they can do. One of which you've seen already is they get very defensive when they are like low to the ground, sort of thing. So they can sort of total defense quite well. And there's other stuff, but you don't know it because you didn't roll high enough.
Sick. That's right. As long as I know what it is, that's all that matters. I can actually use naturalist.
Alright, so 21 to hit.
21 to hit. 21 to hit is just good.
Okay, so roll 2. 17. And if they take more damage from fire, that's just 1 fire.
17, lovely. Okay.
Yep.
Hang on. That is actually a significant amount of damage against this thing, and it does not like you at all.
Let me just see. Is it a swift action to use a blessing?
Isn't flaming weapon 1d6?
It's 1d4 for this thing.
Ah.
Yeah. Blessing, blah blah blah.
Oh god, it's the elf acorn.
Yeah. The elf acorn is pretty great. Okay, yeah, I can. Then I'll use my move action to give myself my war blessing, which should last for a turn. And it'll give me a +1 to AC. There we go. Done.
Very nice. Okay.
This class.
Spider flanking you.
Okay.
Oh, I never put my initiative in.
Going to attack.
AC is
Does-
22, not
It
flanked.
does not hit you, sadly. Paige,
Okay.
your turn.
I will I will start reciting a tale about how bad spiders are to give everyone
I
my.
really hate spiders.
And this tale will give everyone a +2 insight bonus to AC and saving throws against exceptional supernatural and spell-like abilities used by creatures of this specific kind of monster. So this thing, specifically this thing, sucks. And this is why it sucks, and you get bonuses because I tell you that it sucks. Because I know I know a story, and I will tell you the story whilst this fight goes on.
Alright, so what's the bonus? I have to keep track of
2.
everything.
It's
Okay.
it's 2 to saving throws and insight bonus to AC.
Okay.
Let's...
Thank you. Oh wow. Okay.
And as a move action, I'll draw a bow.
Let's do that. Attacking Zorn. Does not hit. Failure. Tibbles. I will give you this initiative this turn, and then I will reset the initiative so that you have the correct initiative.
Okay, dandy. I'm going to. Where does a 15-foot cone go that I could hit more than one? I don't think it does.
I do not know.
I think that'll do it. Boom, 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 boom. Should be.
What are you trying to do?
15-foot cone, point blank from me, and just hit more than one. How do you draw like a line?
You can use
you
the
can use the ruler.
ruler to point at who you're hitting.
Oh, there's a thing full of tools.
It looks like a comb.
Oh, I can't. I'm bad at this game. Well, never mind, because that would provoke anyway. So, 5 foot over here, and I'm going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement on that thing that is next to my buddy Zorn.
Cool. So that's a touch, because it's a ray, I guess?
Yeah. Plus Dex is 2, base attack is 2 as well. 3. Where are you? Where are you, base attack?
Alright, so that's 2 deflection, 1 dodge. Okay, good.
Where the fuck is base attack on the sheet, for the love of God? Oh, range plus 5. Good deal.
Excuse me.
Oh, and wait, do we get... Oh, no, we're getting a bonus to armor, not to...
Yeah.
hit.
It's not an offensive bonus, it is a defensive bonus. 10 is not a touch attack on these guys, sadly.
Crawl!
Damn it!
Don't forget to reset the initiative now.
Doing it.
'Kay.
Ferris, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to take a 5-foot step back there and shoot at the spider that's right in front of me
Cool.
with, rapid shot.
Oh god.
So, 21 and
so-
18 to hit.
Right. 21 is a hit, but 18 is not.
Okay, so that is 10 damage. I'm assuming these aren't evil outsiders.
No, they are not
Or-
evil outsiders.
No.
Are they evil and intelligent?
They are not intelligent.
Okay.
Haha.
Zorn.
Idiot spiders.
Dumb spiders.
Dumbasses.
Yeah.
Stupid spiders.
I'll grow up. I'm really sorry.
Well, on my dagger, melee it.
You're gonna melee it?
Yes.
Zorn's like, I must conserve my spells for the large one I know is in here
Zorn has a
somewhere."
weapon?
Yes, I
He
got a
also
dagger.
can't exactly 5 foot without getting an AO
That's
from
true.
anyone.
Alright, so you stab and totally fail. Spider.
Okay, my
Did
AC
you-
is now at 24.
This spider is actually quite hurt. So it is gonna just like whoop,
Alright, withdraw.
disappear into a nasty little space in the wall
Okay.
and run away.
I'll recite as part of the tale that it's really bad to follow spiders into holes.
Tibbles.
Because that's part of the story.
Does it have the intelligence to use a withdraw action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just.
If you kick a wolf enough, it'll run away.
One can hope. One can only hope.
Yeah.
Are they smart enough to leave when they're gonna die? Yeah.
I saw
it-
one running away.
Yep.
Does it have intelligence?
Follow
to
it down
know-
the hole, Tibbles. You know you want to.
Oh, God.
And the halfling was.
Do you know what?
Never, I mean,
Do you know
and
what,
the gnome
Tibbles?
was never
On you
seen
go.
from again.
I've got faith.
Yeah, I'll use my magic missiles on the one next to Zorn. Hold on one sec.
God, I'm like yawning all over the place today. I don't mean to do that.
Yeah, that was me last week. That was atrocious from me. Stupid, massive shift.
2d4 plus. Is it plus anything on magic missile? I'm so bad this week. I don't think it is. It's just 2d4.
Is it not +1 damage per 2
It's-
cast levels or
yeah.
something like that?
Oh, it is! Totally, you're right. It's plus 2.
Swag.
Equals 2. Nice.
So 9.
So that should be 9.
9 damage to the one next to Zorn.
Yeah.
Cool.
Abracadabra!
Kaylin.
Oh, all right. Let's see. At the start of my turn, I'll switch that +1 bonus to AC to a +1 on attack, and go after this thing, or attempt to. 25. Okay.
You hit it.
2d4. 18.
18. Okay, you're doing like really badass damage to these fucking spiders.
What did the party ask for?
Alright, spider is gonna bite. Spider bite bites.
All right. AC is 23, not
I
20.
gotcha.
Okay.
12 damage and make a fort save.
Got
Fort
it.
Save.
Yeah, I can do the damages, but I don't have the healths. Okay, fort save. 11. See, here we
Is
go.
that including the +2 bonus?
No, it isn't. Sorry. 13. Not that it'll help.
13. I still think you fail.
I still think
Okay.
I fail as well.
You do sadly fail, and you feel the effects of nasty, nasty poison.
Okay.
Super zombie rock.
No, just you,
No,
take,
it's ability.
you take 2 strength damage.
Want me to-
All right. Okay, got it.
Page.
God damn it. I will 5-foot step to here and fire a shot at the one on Kaelin. Which I think is just an absolutely horrific roll, but we'll take it.
Okay.
So it's +5, but because she's in combat, it's actually only +1. Nope, that's stream chat, wrong chat. That's a miss on so many
That
levels.
is pretty much the worst you could have rolled. Okay. So this guy is going to nom 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 on Zorn.
He probably won't.
What's your AC, buddy?
23.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't nom nom nom. Ferris.
Ferris. Kalen seems to have that spider under control, so I'm gonna shoot at the one in front of Zorn instead.
Okay, Kalen's probably got it.
Probably
15
got
and
it.
19. So I don't think I hit.
You did not.
No.
You did not. Okay. Zorn.
20 AC.
Mother of God.
Mother of God.
Mother
Whatever.
Just makes me think
I'll
of
just,
Will Arnett for some reason. Like the
Nah, I guess I won't.
Mother of God.
Elf.
Mm-hmm.
Just as a curo, is the... Oh, well, I guess I don't know, but the bonus against the poison will only happen if the poison is exceptional, supernatural, or spell-like.
Okay, cool. Well, it's not either any of those things. It's just poison.
Yes! I'm so helpful.
Tibbers.
Kablamo! Gonna do the thing on that one.
Kablamo.
Sad thing is I don't think wands actually have a verbal component, so I'm just being loud and obnoxious for no reason. But I'll never tell!
No, because wands have an activation requirement. Like, you have to do something to activate a wand.
Command
So-
word or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Kalen, your turn.
All right. Spending
Admittedly.
yet another use of fervor to heal myself does not provoke. All right, not bad.
If it turns out, though, that the activation is just you, like,
Like
flicking...
lay on
your wrist as
hands.
you do it,
My bonus
just
is
take the
going
box.
to saving throws, and then I'm going to try and attack this thing again.
I like how that bonus just like migrates around.
I know, you choose at the start of each turn. It's so cool.
That's
Okay.
really cool.
Oh, sorry, that was the wrong sword. 16 to hit, probably doesn't.
Sadly not.
All right.
Spider attacks you.
Spider Blizz.
Spider
Spider
hits
plus-
hits you.
23 every time. Okay.
It
Almost.
rolled a 23. So 9 damages and make a fort save.
All right. It's a class feature.
Poison.
Saves. Okay. Do I get the bard's
No.
bonus from this?
But
No.
you do
Okay.
get your bonus.
And 16 for my bonus.
That is perfect.
Nice.
Paige.
That's not bad.
You need to make a fort save for the poison that you already have in you as well.
Do you know, is that including the +2 to DCs from stacked poisons? I don't know if I was supposed to say that out loud.
Well,
No, it doesn't happen initially. Like, you have to make the
Okay,
save
okay.
against the poison. If you get
Oh,
afflicted
okay.
the second time, the DC increases by 2.
but she wasn't inflicted because she succeeded the fort save on the second application.
Yes.
Okay,
But-
okay.
Okay.
This is for the original one
All right.
where she is once again inflicted with 2 strength damage.
That's okay. Back at my normal strength until the spell wears off.
Okay, this spider is going to attack Zorn
Oh.
and miss. God damn it, Zorn. Ferris.
All
I
right.
was like, I'll sneak one into the back line and attack the mage. And Zorn's like, I have as much AC as the fucking guy in the front.
Yeah. I shoot at the guy by
I told you I
Zorn.
had the highest AC in this group.
I know you did. I remembered after I started attacking you.
Technically, you could have, like, I don't know, flanked Ferris at that start. I was like, oh shit, he's gonna flank Ferris, and it's like, it's attack Zorn. I'm like, okay.
I could have, but whatever.
All right, so 26 and 23 to hit the guy in front of Zorn.
26 and 20. Yeah, you hit them both.
Okay, so that's 9 plus 15, so 24 damage.
24. Oh, Jesus. Okay, just like outright kill it. Just outright kill it. Zorn.
Yeah, I'm gonna help out. Oh wait, it's already you're almost dead.
Yeah.
I'll just 5-foot step and hey,
Melee it.
Nope. Tibbles.
Thor's like that little cultist guy, and he's got like this nasty little dagger, and he's like,
I love how, like, from like the perspective of the person first joining the party, it's like, all right, we have some magic users, we have a dude with a bow, and then we have this lizard who tries with a dagger.
And we have the kobold. Yeah. It's not. The first impressions are real.
To be fair, the kobolds survived like 3 attacks from a giant spider, so the kobolds
Yep.
doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Abracadabra!
Is it just me or does anyone else imagine like kobold having the same sort of voice as like a 1920s mob boss? Gonna stab you, see?
So yeah, magic missile on the only remaining spider, 9 damage.
Okay. Cool. Kaylin?
Okay. How almost dead does this look?
Very almost. It looks like it's gonna run away if you leave it.
Alright, I'll just give myself that bonus to hit. See if I can hit it. Nope, that's the wrong macro again. I did my macro in the wrong order. 7, nope.
You still no.
Okay, I'll stay here.
So it withdraws as well.
I'm gonna reorder my macros right now.
So combat over.
I'll stop telling my story.
I stopped.
Story over.
And
Ugh.
story time.
tune in next week to Reading Rainbow.
Okay, stop telling your story.
I will go up to Kaelin.
I have
and
this.
I want
I'm
to
gonna
cast-
take out my wand of cure light wounds.
Be that
Okay.
way.
I mean, you can use your limited resource or my recoverable resource.
The limited though, out of combat is nice. I like. I think.
There are more spiders probably. Save
Well,
your.
according to Truth's
Okay.
Detect Aberrations, there are a fuck ton of spiders.
Yeah.
And one like really pretty fucking enormous one coming up.
Excellent. Let's go for that one. I want to
Alright.
see it. See it.
See how many. Let's go 3. All right. What am I at now? Let's go another one. All right. Should I fully heal myself? Probably. Okay, there you go. Cool.
These are the questions.
All right. Oh, I assume Tibbles
So,
keeps sparking.
5.
Your weapon goes out, right? Like it's not still.
It does. It
Well,
only lasts a
that
minute.
was
It's out.
interesting.
Yeah. I can't really think of a clever verbal component for Spark, but 50 of those until I'm moving.
All right. So we keep going. Yeah.
Yep. Let me know when my bull strength runs out. It's 5 minutes, so I don't know if we'll get to a place before then.
Oh, hang on, hang on. I just
time.
guys, I just dropped frames, so hang on.
Got it.
Did anyone else get injured? Was
Hang
it just
on.
Kaelin?
I'll try and
It was only
get
Kaelin.
it back up.
Yeah, and it's the same thing for the bull strength on my gravity bow. It's also 5 minutes.
Thankfully, being down on Twitch does not affect my local recording. Yay! Hopefully this brings us back up and back live. Please feel free to check if you're in my group right now. There's nothing sensitive on screen.
All right.
It requires...
I'll keep that there.
I blame Gamescom. Gamescom isn't even happening right now. It's over, isn't it?
Knock-on effect.
Stupid German conventions. I blame them.
To be fair, Worlds on the LCS last year had a 4-day knock-on effect on service in Twitch.
True.
Yeah, it's live again. I think.
Are we live?
Looks like it.
Are we,
Yeah, it looks
are we
like it
back
to
up?
me.
Loading video. Yes.
It's giving it a good shot.
Mine's
The
live.
hamster- Yeah, someone's replaced the hamster.
Yeah.
Are we back? Are we back, ladies and
Yep.
gentlemen?
Yep.
Chat. Are
Still
you
loading
back?
video, but I'm
Good.
assuming it's gonna be up.
Yeah,
soon.
we're up. Yeah.
Okay, let's continue then. So
Um,
sorry about that, but we're back.
Hello, stream.
Okay. So continue as you wish. There are no more aberrations in the immediate area.
Okay.
How vague are we going to say immediate is?
Like within 50 feet.
How come everyone just left the casters out in the cold?
Ambush right now!
Everyone
The
roll
spiders were
initiative.
getting their friends.
All right.
They're coming back with more. They're like sand people. They're easily startled.
Oh
but they
god, I'm on top
return
of someone.
in
Oh
Alright,
no.
greater
Taking a
numbers.
peek around this corner.
Which direction smells like dwarf?
The direction to the south.
Got it.
Alright.
But also the direction to the not south.
To
Okay,
the
also got it.
northeast.
So is this actually caverns or walls?
This is like caverns. I'm sorry, I
Okay.
didn't have like better walls, but
Okay.
it is entirely
head
up
down
to
this
you in
way.
which direction you go here.
I'm going to be looking at the two people that I feel can walk forward before me, and that's
Yeah,
Ferris and Kaelin.
I assume that's like a cocoon of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's
Ferris
like
walks
it's
up and
like
pokes
it's
it.
like the things.
I walk
that...
up and poke it.
Oh god.
Oh, don't do that!
Okay.
Ferris, that's
So you walk up and poke it. Do you poke
probably
it?
an egg sack.
Do you poke it hard enough to like breach it, or do you poke it?
No,
just
like seeing if it's like.
you poke it. It's like tightly wrapped web, you know, like around something.
Okay.
But it doesn't. You know, if you're just going like, meh, it doesn't like break or anything. Like
Alright.
you're just
First.
touching it. Like
Ferris,
nothing.
stop that.
Can I perceive about
Actually-
it?
Does an 18 give me anything about the nature of these things?
The nature of the sack, or
Is it an egg sack or is it a what's it called?
Food.
Corpse sack.
Yeah.
a corpse sack? Yeah. It an 18 tells you that it is most likely a corpse sack. But that those two things about these particular spiders are not mutually exclusive.
Uh,
Yeah, so basically they
Oh.
lay eggs in the corpses, sort of
yeah.
thing.
That's
Okay.
atrocious.
I'm pretty sure there's a corpse in there. Sage, you should poke it.
You're an asshole.
To be fair, it might be the corpse of the king. We should probably check.
Feel free to investigate.
We have other things to worry about than finding
Okay.
corpses. Doesn't matter
Well,
who they
actually,
We're to assume the king is dead. And a dead king would leave a corpse.
are. How fresh is this web? How fresh is this object? How long ago was it wrapped up?
Is that something that I need to?
I'm asking the
inform you?
party.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Can I make a
I-
perception or survival or something
I
to?
think that'd be
check?
survival.
well, you need to know like the birthing cycle, I guess, of the creature. And I fucked my knowledge check, and Zorn done his. So if we didn't get it from that, then we don't know.
I too am stupid. We should move on.
oh my god.
Yeah. So
fresh
can I make a perception or survival to see if it's fresh?
Yeah.
Can I take 10?
Sure.
That's 22.
Just like could have been within a week, could have been within 3 weeks. Can't really tell.
Okay.
Like, you are not a master of web age. You know what I mean? Like,
Doesn't look fresh.
you didn't take
I
your.
head on.
You didn't take your.
Well, you need to remember that the king didn't come back through here like 2 days ago. The king, if he left when the attack happened, came back through here like 2 weeks ago.
But
It's
as you
true, it's
breathe in the
not-
web,
It's not a recent attack.
Like, we're quite far behind the schedule of this attack right now. So if he's in there, he could have been there for 2 weeks. Like, actually 20 days.
All right. Lots of web.
Lots of
We'll just
web.
have it checked later, I guess.
I suppose.
Tibbles.
Send
Sparks.
some dwarves in.
I choose you.
You dicks.
I'm pretty sure it would help with Paige's unnatural fear of these spiders. For her to do it.
I think that we should.
Unnatural. Have you been living under a rock all these years?
So I'm assuming you're gonna cut through this web.
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
And under the rocks are these things. So yes, I know them quite well.
Yeah, it's true. They do live under rocks.
He's actually been living under a dwarven boot.
Wow.
That was
More recent, yes.
horrifically inappropriate, Tibbles.
What's inappropriate?
That was in bad taste.
As in, what does inappropriate mean? Or
No,
like,
yes, as in what does that word?
That was in bad taste from what I had gathered. Just
No, Zorn and I are friends.
I just looked at the kobold and back to the gnome.
God damn it.
Okay.
I tolerate him more than the others.
It's apparent.
So, Webb there, guys.
Well, you don't have anything against me.
I mean, yeah, I don't want to walk through web because I am small and like probably fly-sized to these guys. So I'm just casting spark as we're
Just going burn, 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 burn.
Burn, baby, burn.
Spider Inferno!
None of this is positive.
Alright,
Try
so
and keep everyone together.
you actually make your way through this one without very little, with very little trouble. There doesn't appear to be any ambush. Nothing nasty, nothing at all. However, you are sensing an incredibly large aberration, Ferris, to your north up this passage here.
Big one's coming up. Let's go find out what it looks like.
I'm going to keep my bow trained.
Wait, you don't want to check the corpse stack, but you want to check where you know there's a giant spider.
Yes.
I don't understand.
Very well.
Okay.
You go ahead.
The giant spider is interesting. Corpse sack is dead.
The sooner the source of these spiders are gone, the better.
You don't kill the source of these spiders. They
So,
never
like-
die.
What a miraculous birthing period these
Zorn,
things
of
must
course,
have.
does make a biologically relevant point because basically they eat each other and they reproduce asexually. So as long as one is left, there will be more.
This is the Pathfinder equivalent of a Minecraft monster spawner.
The important part is that if we kill them all, and there is one left, we've just left a bunch of food for it. Because we're not going to be eating all the corpses that we just killed.
Nom nom nom, aberrant spiders.
I can cover this point.
Aberrant
not-
spider leg delicacy.
Oh, God.
New fad, like cave spider leg
Welcome to the Shadow Plane.
in
right,
like fricassee sauce. You know, like, it's quite
with the finest Onision spices.
exactly.
So we know there's one ahead.
Yes.
Yeah, in fact, some of you should be able to see it according to your line of sight.
Yeah, I
I
I
barely
can just
cannot.
see the edge of it.
I can see some legs.
I can see
I
some
might
legs.
be able to see some legs. I don't know.
Like, I think I should be able to because the dancing light should be further ahead.
Nah.
Well, yeah, whatever. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I don't want to go forward because I'm scared of it.
Oh,
Well,
there's a leg. There's some leg. Okay.
I'll let you guys see it. I don't need to see it. I'll trust that you've got my back.
I mean, if we see it, like, I'm raised. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, no, I'm gonna abracadabra.
I have to share this with you guys just because it's funny and whatever. But Bear was like, let me know if there's anything I should know about. And I was like, you can smell Paige lightly wetting herself.
Over my shoulder and pain.
I'm not saying
There's
that's
nothing
happening.
light
I'm
about
just
it.
joking.
I don't know.
Well, you're not wrong.
It's a constant stream.
Anyway, so roll initiative.
We needed more dwarves.
Super rad. I'm fucking so happy.
This one will take at least 2.
Never been glad.
Initiative, hit, damage. Okay.
By the way, Elf has more than 5 minutes
time.
passed.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Shit. Back to
Yeah,
14
shit.
strength we go.
It's the best. It's my favourite.
Wow, the initiative
Ow.
on all my spiders is totally garbage.
That's fine. So We're on an even playing field, Spider. No, we're not.
Please tell me there aren't a million spiders.
Well, look at the initiative order. That's how many spiders there are. Where they are,
Don't
you
you
don't
have
know.
improved initiative?
Yeah, they do, but I just rolled really shitty, like, every time.
No, Zorn.
Oh,
I got plus 10, bro.
Plus 10 initiative.
Zorn, you're up.
What do you think Zorn's deal is? Alright, so I got 25 plus 15, so 40 feet of range for the spell. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Yeah, I got it. Is that 40 feet for you?
Yeah, it looks like 40 feet from me.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Flesh Curdle.
Yes.
Girdle.
Flesh Curdle on its movement. So basically, make a fort save, or it's gonna be moving half speed.
Okay, hang on one sec. Do 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 do. Do do do. What's the DC?
DC is level 2, 17, 19.
Oh shit, just short, so it's moving half speed.
It's gonna be moving at half speed for 6 rounds.
Cool.
That's my turn.
Ferris.
Okay, draw a bow, cast a spell on myself. Falcon! And it's aspect of the falcon, so I get some bonuses too.
Why do I just imagine him being like a Power Ranger, you know? Falcon! You know? Falcon!
Falcon power, go!
Exactly.
How is it you work out save DC again? Just to make sure.
10 plus the level of the spell plus the modifier of your casting stat.
Okay,
Which
yeah,
would be charisma.
that's my turn.
Cast web.
Plus any other feats or abilities that
Yes.
boost it.
Wizards, quickly
Okay.
cast web. It will totally stop the spiders. Tibbles.
Right.
I don't have that.
I thought I was one shot. I thought I was one shot.
God, that thing's.
Erangel, cast fireball.
I've been imaginary casting fireball for
Ah.
at least an hour 40.
Okay, that's 35 feet. Cool. It is occupying the square that its fists are, his legs are in, correct?
Yeah.
Is it
Okay.
huge?
It's huge, yeah.
Ah, wonderful. That makes it easy to touch. I'm going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement
Righty-do.
and hopefully not roll horrible again.
Do it. Roll horrible.
Do it.
I dare you. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Be a
Do it
man!
like Palpatine now. Do it.
17 to touch?
17 to touch? Yeah, you touch it.
Cool.
You
In
touch
which
it.
case,
You touch it good.
Do it.
it needs to make a
Do it.
Yes.
it needs to make a fortitude save of 16.
Oh, it's gonna fucking do that, no problem. It makes
Oh,
it.
will it? Oh, will it?
Yeah, it makes it.
Okay, in which case it's only half of 1d6.
You know how much plus fort it has?
Plus 2.
No, because we didn't get to roll on its fucking.
No, because
it.
you didn't look it up in the book like Cody. Oh wait, this isn't in the book because I invented it, so you couldn't do that.
Okay, so this
That's
no fair.
Yinch.
This means the bestiary thing I was looking up is wrong.
Yeah.
I'm unhappy now.
Okay, so 5.
It's against the rules.
That's
Big
against.
cheats.
That's against the rules, isn't it?
Reported.
Okay.
Can't use the eye.
Cool. Paige.
Reported. Right, so I'm going to have to make the note. Like, I assume this is not just the same spider as
It
the
is
other
actually. It's just bigger.
one. Right, well, I want to start telling people a story about because how it's bigger is even worse than it's smaller.
Guys, this one's bigger. It means it's lived for a lot longer.
And then I will do this.
Presumably eaten a lot of its brothers and sisters.
I mean,
turns out as they age, they develop strength.
I'll start telling my story about how you need to be brave and courageous in the face of these spiders and then 5 foot step back.
and
Ve-
cower.
Very nice.
There we go.
Still got my
Alright.
bow trained. Don't have any actions to use with it, but it's still there.
Okay, so spider turn. Spider.
Spider, yep. I was just about to call that. It's going to come out right behind Paige.
I've got like no interest in this game anymore.
Bunch of spiders.
Gross.
Okay, so
Fucking
Spider scores a hit.
Oh god.
Spider deals 12 damage.
Make a
And
fort
make a
save.
fort save.
12 damage.
Not the
Jeez.
bard.
Who else is going to have sassy quips? Don't answer that.
I don't know.
Don't answer
I don't
that.
know. Everyone?
So I need to make a fort save, right?
You do.
Oh, that's like a bard speciality.
I'm a bard of Torag. I have really high fort.
Fear makes you stronger!
You're okay.
Fear makes you.
Guys! I'm gonna
It has like
tell you
amazing
this. I'm gonna,
saves.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like
Yep.
straight up.
Guess what the second one is?
Like full
Also
scale
here. No, I'm joking.
It's
All three of them drop down on you.
Necro.
So
done.
is that like the hook to your song there? Fear makes you stronger.
It's not a song, it's a story, and
It's
I'll
a
get to write it if you guys cannot make
Alright,
me
So
die.
this guy misses Ferris.
Please.
well, I can stabilize you immediately
Why
by
would I-
touching you. So.
Big boy's turn.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
5, 10, 15. And then it is going to take one of its legs and pierce one of the nearby sacks.
Ah!
This
Someone stop this thing.
this one right here.
Ah, excellent. That's exactly what we wanted it to do. It's playing right into our plan.
GG.
Perfect.
Now just assume this is a swarm of spiders. Oh, it's not really very visible.
A
is it?
spider swarm? Shit.
Guys, it's just
Excellent.
occurred to me we should have checked the TripAdvisor reports on this place because I don't think it might have scored very highly.
I'm surprised it's only 5 feet.
Is that a fucking swarm?
Yeah. There we go. It's just a little one.
Oh, is it?
There is one issue with spider swarms, though. You brought damage, but
So as it pierces the egg sac, basically it like goes through a corpse that's in there. That's like obviously like mummified and like decayed, but like dry
Delicious.
decay. You know, like sucked out the juices.
Local See?
But this little group of spiders like pours out basically, and it's coming for your face.
Excellent. Like I said, just as planned.
Nobody checked the sacks before the encounter. There was a sack that you could have poked. Anyway.
I said to people, fucking look at it!
Alright. Kaylin, your turn.
alright. Because you gave me permission, triple swift action. I cast Weapon of Awe on myself, I set my weapon on fire, and my weapon is keen for 5 rounds.
Oh, shit balls.
That's what I do.
So your weapon
Okay.
glows a whole
This
bunch.
is my magic trick.
Yeah, okay. Fire, keen, and Weapon of Awe. Yeah, it glows a lot. It glows a lot.
The whole thing just pulsates with magical energy. It's like a dividing rod trying to find water.
Except I find spiders.
Yeah,
Do.
that would be a horrible fucking experience. I have the stick, it finds spiders.
Oh god, why?
It's-
Why do I
it's-
keep following this thing?
it's not a heart seeker, it's a spider seeker.
Oh god.
So would you call that swarm flying creatures or diminutive?
I would call it diminutive.
Hmm.
Wait, are we talking size? Sorry, I thought you said
Yeah,
flying. I was
size.
like, no, they're not flying,
No.
they're spiders. Yeah, they're diminutive.
Okay, so
Okay.
they're not flying.
No.
Okay.
Not fine. So in fact that means that they're not immune.
If they're
Oh.
diminutive, that means oh god. Because I know rats are not.
No, they're immune to mind affecting effects and weapon damage.
Which one's the
and weapon
usual?
damage. Okay, I thought so.
Yeah.
Excellent.
You can't kill the spider swarm with a sword,
or any other weapon.
but you can magic it to death.
Luckily, we
Good
have
thing we're
magic
damage casters
users.
all
Good,
here.
well, good thing you have a guy with like 700 magic missiles is just sitting back there like ah ha 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 ha.
You know, I've actually grown tired of that spell. Is the thing.
I've just decided that I don't want to do that anymore. Anyway,
That's not my thing anymore. This week I'm all about dancing.
Yeah, magic missile wouldn't work.
why not?
Because the swarm is immune to any spell or effect that targets a specific number of creatures.
Ah, balls.
So that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, no, don't
I
worry.
actually did not count on that. I would.
I have a different plan.
Damn it. Okay. All right. You have a plan? All right.
I have a plan.
I'm down.
Oh, plan. Excellent.
Okay. So Kalen did his thing. I have a plan. Ah!
As an aside, the damage that comes off of a flaming weapon is not weapon damage
It's
in
true.
regards to swarms.
True.
Just want to
Yep.
throw that out there. So
That's my only salvation.
you've got like a D6 on these guys. Right?
Sadly, this spider does not attack Zorn, or doesn't hurt him anyway. It attacks him, but doesn't hurt him. And the last spider will also be here. Also misses. Zorn, your turn.
One sec. 30. What about this way? 30, 30, 30. That's what I'd do. Zorn's gonna take a 5-foot. Go off that thing. Take a 5-foot step away and cast slow on this large one
Mm-hmm.
and these three. Because the one that's next to Paige is too far away now.
Okay. So basically, you hit all of them except the one that's near Paige.
They all must make will saves. DC
Does
20.
slow work on swarms?
No.
Mind affecting, so no, probably not.
There's also a
mind
limited number of
affecting.
targets.
Oh, is it? Okay. Is slow mind affecting? No, I guess it's probably not. But
It's not.
Whatever.
It's just transmutation.
Okay, so there's a save that they make for this, right?
Yep, DC 20 will.
Oh, okay, will. Oh, they have shitty will. It'll be fine.
The issue is actually hitting these things because of the strength damage.
Focus the big guy or the
Okay.
trash?
Have you never played I'm a Morphiga? You kill all of the ads. I
So
will
which one
tell
made their
you.
save?
So this one here, hang on, made the save, and so did this one, but the big one and this one didn't. So hang on, I'll mark them. So we got slow. And slow. There we go.
Get wrecked.
Ferris.
I'm gonna
Actually,
take
gonna do two other things.
Oh.
Use the other part of my move action to pull out a rope from my pack. And use a swift action to change my garments into a swarm suit.
Oh.
I'm wearing a sleeve of many garments, so
Oh,
I
nice.
basically
Oh,
can
yeah.
just make a swarm suit.
So okay. What does that actually give you?
It gives me 5 DR against swarms that are
Nice.
diminutive
Oh.
sized. It would have been 10 if it was fine.
Nice. Dibbles.
Do I still get my turn?
Oh yeah,
Or-
right.
yeah,
Obviously,
okay.
Ferris.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
I take a 5-foot step back and unload on the guy next to Kaelin. The
Okay.
That was the biggest whoop. Okay.
yeah. So 28 and 24 to hit.
Those are both hits.
So that is 7.
Nice.
So 8 plus 18 damage total.
18
Unless they
damage
have
total.
DR.
Cool. Alright, perfect. Tibbles, your turn.
Okay. Dang. I'm going to cast a color spray that'll get the two big ones on my right. They
Okay.
need to make a 19 will save.
Alrighty. You guys and your CC casting. Okay, they're both color sprayed.
If they are 5 or more HD, they are stunned for 1 round. If they're less than that, the effects are considerably worse, and I have to roll some dice.
They are less than that, so feel free to do the dice.
Okay, well, are they 3 or 4, or are they 2?
They're 3 or 4.
Okay, in which case they are stunned for 1d4, or, I'm sorry, they are blinded for 1d4 rounds and stunned for 1 round. So,
Okay.
one roll, 1d4. 2!
2, okay. So they're both stunned for 2 rounds.
No. They are stunned for 1 round and,
Blinded for 2 rounds.
Oh, I'm sorry. The creature is blinded and stunned for 1d4 rounds, and then stunned for 1 round. So they are stunned.
Okay,
for
cool. So 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Cool.
Pretty much.
And I'm going to. God, I don't like where I am, but they're stunned. I'm going to move. Friend, why are you a ruler? Go away. Oh, my verbal component is color spray. Crayola!
And no one knows what that means.
That's a magical
okay.
word. Yeah, I
Words
move
of
over.
power.
Actually, let's even 5 foot over here because
More colours than the Crayola factory on an acid trip.
It's more for the stuns, less for the blinds, because they're obviously spiders, and, you know, tremor sense on spiders.
Yeah.
But the stun's good. Anyway.
Yeah.
Paige!
I don't think the party knows it has tremor sense because I don't think anyone's got high enough, did we?
No. Well, I mean,
I just know they're
Zorn
big
would know.
spiders, and they can set on fire if I
Zorn
hit
I'm a
them.
low-leveled sorcerer. There's not much I can do.
Still, the stun is the important thing.
Mhm.
No, well, I mean, like, it changes how I would act in character if I don't know that it has tremor sense.
Yeah, of course.
Because I'm going to act the exact same way that I would always act, which is to say, like, I would
Blindness
take a
deafness!
Yeah, exactly. Like, take a 5-foot step here, blindness the big thing.
The big one? Alright.
Yeah. Guess a fort save. Sweet fort save.
Thing's already crippled, man.
It totally obliterates the shit out of your blindness deafness with a fort save, so it's just like, no.
Sweet. Everything's coming up page. It's just like the fucking worst.
Remember, you guys have +2 defensive for the oratory that Paige is doing right now. As well.
I'm going to drop my bow because I don't think I'm going to use it, and I will, as a move action, draw my whip and shield.
Okay. Alright, so this spider will chase you.
I'd rather it didn't.
Yeah, well, we don't always get what we want. What's your AC right now, Paige?
My AC right now is 21.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't hit you.
Yes!
This one's going to attack Kaylin.
Alright, 23.
It's going to miss. This one is freaking slow and crippled.
Basically, he can only take a move or a standard action per turn, and he moves at 1/4 his speed.
So... Yeah.
This is the worst.
And then the swarm is going to swarm up on Kaylin. Swarmy swarm. Hang on. I need to make sure I'm doing
Are they
this
stupid?
exactly.
Are they,
right.
are
What's
they
up?
stupid enough like flies that they'll just try and go to the nearest light source and climb all over the flaming weapon?
No.
Oh.
They're not that dumb.
Here you go.
Do-do-do.
I would hope.
I'm making attempts, guys.
Okay, so it's going to attack you.
Oh, God.
Shouldn't it be on my square? Or are you just putting it there for a use?
I just don't want it to be underneath you.
Fair enough.
But yeah, assume that it's on you. You know what I mean? And it's going to do nothing, apparently. Thank God.
Praise. Okay.
Kaylin, your turn.
All right. Going to use. I'm just gonna dump everything I have right here. Another fervor to swift action cast divine favor, and let's see, what was it? Move action for another blessing, and then I'm gonna hit this thing because that thankfully cancels out all of my minuses.
Okie dokie.
I'm back to normal.
Oh. Okay, that doesn't hit, but still, I am back to normal.
Yay!
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, let's add that.
Lightning
and-
spider. That means it's stunned, so it can't do shit. Like, it's the same deal. Zorn, your turn.
Well, I do have this. I'm gonna turn to Kaylin and say,
Fight better.
and casting Enlarge Person on you.
On me?
Yes. You can try to
Okay.
resist if you want.
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting.
Okay,
You-
wait. Which direction? I guess I'll agree with that. Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me keep track of my strength. All right.
Basically, +1 strength damage, -2 AC,
Minus- yeah.
+2 hit.
-2 AC, not -1 AC.
Well, it's
-1.
dexterity and size.
Oh,
Oh.
right, and dexterity. Okay.
Okie dokie.
That did nothing. Okay.
Ferris.
Okay, can I draw my rapier 5 foot and coup de grace?
Yes.
Yes.
Drawing
But
rapier-
stunned
oh, wait,
creatures
wait.
are not helpless.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I thought they were.
Aren't they?
No.
No, they
No.
just drop the weapon they're
Stunned
holding.
creatures are only capable of being coup de grace if you have a special feat for it, and that requires 5d6 sneak damage.
Which.
Yeah, okay. Definitely don't have. Okay, never mind then. I'm just going to shoot at the same one again.
Okay.
Ferris, why you know level 10 rogue?
So 24 and 17.
24 is
That
good.
really
17, not so
helps,
much.
That's 10 damage then.
10 damage. It's on the same one that you hit before.
Yeah,
10 damage, just enough to take it out.
awesome.
Tibber.
Heber. Well, thank you for informing me, Fenris, because I was totally going to be the gnome savagely stabbing into things, but unfortunately,
Sadly.
I'm not. And
Sadly,
so,
stun
What, you don't have
is-
5d6 sneak?
Stun is not.
Tibbles is going to
Tibble-
be a man. I think
Right.
we're gonna try to be men here.
Mm-hmm.
Tibbles, why you know 10 level why you know level 10 rogue?
I will.
Go up there
Yeah,
and die.
we're gonna try to color spray the big guy.
Wow.
Oh,
Fuha.
okay then.
So 19 will save. Actually, no, because it's not a bloodline. Shit.
Oh
Never
my
mind.
God.
Yep. 19.
Alright, well, he fails his will saves, but he's got more than 5 HD, so.
Okay, so he's stunned for one
It's like
round.
a stun for one. Yeah. My god, the CC is just like fucking super duper real. Alright, Paige.
I will 5-foot step again. This way?
Oh shit,
Oh.
my webpage has crashed.
I
Oh
crashed
snap!
too.
Something has gone wrong horribly.
Yep.
Oh, that's a pain in the ass. That means I'm gonna have to.
I have won.
Hit reload.
Yes, sorry, only two.
My camera went down, but I'm still on the webpage.
my
Alright.
my roll 20 is like attempting to load right now.
I reloaded and it seemed to work.
The problem is I might have to take the stream down for like a quarter of a second so that I can
I rolled
Yeah.
20. I gave-
reprioritize the camera and so forth. So, well, if my roll 20 loads, because right now it's not.
It's super laggy for me.
Oh.
I close the Twitch chat. Okay.
There we go. There we go. We're back.
We did it. Team
Okay,
effort.
but I do actually have to take the stream down so I can reprioritize the camera. So,
Hmm.
hang on one
Feel
sec,
free.
ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Crayola!